does that on the main menu window, though. So I come back and we go to the main menu window. Or not. But it kind of does it here with this. So I assume it would be something similar where when you select a different one of these on update, we would need to refresh the information. So what we need to do then is need to make a new window. I think we already have the window up here, defined up here. Weapon status, yeah. So we need to do a weapon status. We need to do the weapon status window now. So let's go back down to, or up, I guess, not down. So to the scene, weapon list, this dot create weapon status window. So grab that function name, scene blacksmith dot prototype. That equals function. Alright. So, what we want to do now is just start with this. Because we want to use the same Y. We're not going to use the same X, obviously. And we want to have the this fill out the rest of the window. So, how we're going to do this now is on the X, what we're going to say is var this dot underscore wep list window dot get width, and I'll need to add the function to do that. Window weapon list dot prototype dot get width. And just return this underscore W. So we'll get the width, which will get us the width of it. Then we'll add a few extra pixels to it. So maybe something like, I guess 20 would work, because 20 looks pretty good there with the 20. Actually, maybe we'll go down to 10, maybe half of that space, just so we can utilize the screen space a little bit better. And then what we want to do on width is we want to say so what I would like to do is, let's do width last, because we can use the X. So the X determines where we're starting horizontally. Or, well, on a horizontal line where we're starting at. Where the window is placed vertically, though, in terms of the axis it's on. So what we can do now is, since we're going to say that the window starts on X, that's going to be a certain value, which is going to represent the first chunk of the window where it's at. So if we use the window, the graphics dot width minus X, that'll get us the, well, minus X, yeah, because that's the weapon list window plus 10. So that minus X will get us the width of the entire rest of the window. So graphics dot width minus X. Now this dot underscore weapon stat window equals new window up status. We're going to pass through our W, H, X, and Y. And then we are going to we're not going to call any handler. We're not going to put any handlers in because there aren't going to be any handlers. This is just going to be a status window. So I think all we have to do then is just do a refresh. Let's wait on that actually. Let's just add the window. Because what we'll have to do is we'll need to set a we'll need to set the current item that it's showing information for based on the selection from the wherever the cursor is on the index window. So we'll need to make sure that the when this window loads, that the first item is selected. Then that will cause the a function will write it in here to pass the object over to this window to show all the information for it when it loads. So just add the window this underscore web stat wind. Okay, and then we'll show this, activate, and show the help window, and then we'll call this dot underscore web stat wind dot show, but not activate, and then this dot underscore web stat wind dot refresh refresh. Okay, so this is just going to be a status window. So if I go, let me I guess we could just go look up the window over here. I think it's this window status window, or window status. Yeah. Well, it's type of window selectable, I guess. Yeah, just window status. So we're gonna make this a subclass of. So window web status dot prototype equals object dot create window status dot prototype. So, width, height, X and Y. I don't think we will need. Well, we'll see what we need and what we don't need. So for now, we'll just call window status dot prototype dot. So X, Y, width, height, and then that's all we'll do for this for now. Then we'll do a window underscore web status dot prototype dot set so I guess we will add this to underscore weapon. Okay, now we need to do a we need to implement draw item. So I definitely need I need to go to grab my plugin from class changer plugin. My plugins, class changer, demo, JS, plugins, and Why, yes, the plugin does not even exist. Crap. Close that. Not what I wanted. I wanted this, and wow. So awesome. What the heck? It's gone. Why are you gone? Demo, maybe it's in here. No, that's the... Christ. What the heck? This is crazy. What the hell happened to it? It's just like missing. Open this up real quick. What the hell is going on? This is obviously not the latest one, but still the plugin should be here. Well, it is there, but the file's missing. Wow. Nice. Where... Dude, where's my plugin? Okay, I guess we'll have to go take a trip to the repository. I'm on working here, that's good. Let's see, class changer. Let's download this thing. Now what I would like to do is just download it right into the folder. So let's grab my go, send this over there, and save. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. What the hell did I just download? Why, yes. We will download this randomly stupid piece of crap for you. I have no clue what's going on. Title. It's like it saved the page or something. What the hell? Microsoft, what have you done to GitHub, damn it? Right click, save link as. Okay, so it saved everything, not just the file. Are you kidding me? That is so messed up. It used to be you could right click on this stuff, just download the file. Alright, we'll just download it then. In a zip file. Yes, replace that abomination. And let's, it should automatically update in here. Yes, here we go, good. Okay, so, we can just go searching for Windows status. Or maybe it's not, maybe it is Windows selectable. Window actor, or window, change status. Class change status. I'm not sure why that's there for. I might not have changed that to the proper thing. So, no, this is a Windows selectable. Interesting. So, oh, that's interesting. I just did it in the refresh itself. Nice. I guess that's a way to do it. Okay, we'll do it that way. Oh, interesting. Horizontal line. Nice. I don't think well, maybe we'll need it to separate the... So here's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to have... And this is going to be kind of insane because we got to figure out how to do this, but what I want to do is I want to display the basic weapon information. So I want to do the icon, I want to do the name of the weapon, the description. I want to show the level and the refinement and the experience it has. Then I also want to show the durability. So that's 6 things. Let's write these down so I don't forget them here. So Let's say window web status prototype dot refresh. All right, so here's what we need to have. So we need the weapon name, obviously. Not in this particular order, but we need the weapon name, weapon icon, weapon description, and maybe next to... Okay, let's put them in the order that they should show up in. So the icon and the name, and then the description. Then we should have the weapon level, weapon experience, then weapon refinement, and weapon durability. Then maybe a hors line. And then we can have the params over here. Do a vertical line. And over here have the traits. So as an example of how this might look, it might say, so we'll have the icon here, a couple spaces, weapon name, so sword. Underneath here, the description, so a basic iron sword. Underneath that we have the weapon level, so level 1 spaces, EXP, it's like some random numbers. Refinement, it's like +2 or something, +3. And then durability would be maybe 20. It'd be like this, 30 out of 50. Then we'd have a horizontal line, and then we'd have the traits. So we would only write them if they exist. So in this case, this one does just attack. So we'd say attack plus, and we'd actually show what the amount is. So we'd pull it out of the final params. In this case, it would be, well, we would do final params minus base params to get the change. So it would be plus 5, because it's 10 and goes to 15, it's plus 5. And let's say that we also then have, let's say it increases the health, for example, for some reason. So HP, let's just say it adds 56 health. Then we would have a horizontal line here, and on this side of it we would put the traits. So like, for example, blind, so we'd say something like 35% chance to blind, maybe we'll make less spaces, so we make it, maybe add other things in here. Again, it all depends on the screen space too. And maybe just like a 15% chance. Or maybe we'll say bleed 35, so 15% chance. Something like that. In which case we would also move this in a bit more. So it looks something like this. tweaking will have to be done to handle, like, if it adds a lot of points or stat, adds that to the stats or not. I think this could probably fit within that window. So I'm going to do something like this. So, so this is where we need to come back over here, because we need to figure out how to draw the. Okay, so change class status, refresh. So line height, draw status, draw actor class, name class, draw actor face. So now if we go over to the item window, it has, I think, a draw icon thing in there. So we can go check that out. Or maybe, did we bring it over here? I don't think we did. Or no, yeah, that was, never mind, I was thinking of the of that one when I meant the window item list, I think. Okay, window item list. So in there somewhere is going to be, so change rectangle, name, number, opacity. Somewhere in here is going to be like a draw icon. Maybe we can just search for that. Draw icon. Process draw icon. That's in window base. So with icon index and text state. So I'm guessing the text state dot x plus 2 dot y plus. Not sure what the text state is for. So yeah, draw this dot draw icon index. So XY. So window based on icon width and height. Icon index times 16 times PW. Floor icon index pH. Contents XY. So we just need to pass through the icon index and the X and the Y, which is, I guess, where we're placing it. And we should be able to access it from X. That's window base, so that's like a base thing that will always be available. So let's start with that. So this dot draw icon. So now the icon index will be part of the weapon. So wep dot, or this dot underscore wep. I think that's what we named it. Or is it just icon? Oh, it's underscore icon, isn't it? Yeah. Forgot I didn't take out the underscores. Underscore icon. And then the X and the Y. So we want to put this kind of near the top left somewhere. So maybe X 15, Y 25. We'll see how that works out to start with. And then right next to it, with some space in between, this dot draw text. This dot underscore wep dot underscore name. So we want the, so for text we need the string, the X and the Y, and then the width and the placement. So in this case, we want to say 15 again, so we want to be on the same X. So 15. And then we'll say something like maybe 60 for the Y. Width we'll say 180. And left. So next we want to do the other things here. So the description, this dot underscore, or this dot draw text, this dot underscore web dot underscore description. Is it full description or, yeah, full description. So this one, we want to move it down now, so maybe around 24. Y will be 35, so we start indented a little bit. And the length will be 250, I think will probably be good enough. And left as well. This dot draw text. So now we want to do the weapon level and experience. So the weapon level can be up to 3 digits. So we only have to handle that. So this dot underscore wep dot underscore level. We'll start it on the same X as the description, so it's indented a bit. Now on the Y, we want to move this down again some. So sorry, this is wrong. 25. So the X moves it left and right, the Y moves it up and down. So we actually want to make this let's try 40 to start with. So this would actually not be 25, but this would be maybe 20. And then this would be, yeah, 35 should still work. Again, then the Y would be 45, so we'll get basically 10 unit space. That's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot, though, to be honest. And now I'm doing it again. It should be no, yeah, the Y does the up and down. 25, 25, so it's on the same line. X changes. Let's make this 30. Make it 5 in between. And make this 35. And then on the width, we won't need that much. So maybe just maybe 75. Now this we're going to need more for, because we can have a whole bunch of values of characters with this. So we do want to start it on a little bit over from, so 20 plus 75, so that's 95. So let's start it on 110. The Y will still be 35. And the width will be, let's start with 65. This might be too much, actually. Let's try 40. So that's 60. So that would be maybe 76. No more than that. Let's go 80. And then we can bump this up to maybe 85. And then we want the refinement and durability, which will go on their own lines. So this dot draw text. So X will be 20 again. Y will be 35, so 40. And the length on it will be 125. And then this dot draw text durability. So 20, 45, and 145. Alright, now I'm not sure if that'll actually draw yet or not, but we'll see. So, we have that. Now up here, we need to set... So let's go to... back over here to the item thing. So there's a function here that gets called window item list. It's called so this dot's index of game party last item is index draw item current item enabled includes max call spacings category. So let's try and use select first. We'll create one that says select first. And then we'll set the index. So this dot's select. Okay, so this dot select index. So select first. Actually, we can just call this dot select and then just pass index to 0. Now select something they have here specifically. Select equals function. It's part of window. Okay, it's part of window selectable. Very well. So it should be there as well. Oh, true. Oh, no, window selectable. That's what this one is. Never mind. I was having a brain for it. So, window. Weapon list dot prototype dot select first equals function, and then this dot select 0. So now if we call this let's go and save this, and then let's run this. And see what happens. So what it should do is it should, well, we'll see what actually happens in terms of what, where's the, oh, I don't have it open. Okay, we got an issue here first. Get width is undefined. prototype get width. Window west. So on line 337. 337. Cannot set property get width of undefined. Oh. Wait, what? Cannot set property get width of undefined. Window weapon list prototype there. Had a typo. It's amazing how that stuff causes problems, but some of the other things doesn't. Okay, now do we got? Window status not defined. Oh, yeah, okay, that probably makes sense. 92, so I probably copied something over and didn't change it. Oh, wow. I typed the thing up there. Why didn't that cause an issue for? Very, very strange. Okay. So grab our stuff, come over here. Alright, awesome. Icon of undefined. That's on web status refresh.